What is up, everybody? It is the Total Prime Zilla here again with another toy review, and this time we're taking a look at the SH Monsterarts MS3 MechaGodzilla Kiryu Shinagawa Final Battle version. Now, this was my second SH Monsterarts figure and is my absolute favorite MechaGodzilla design. Yeah. Now, I really love Kiryu. I loved him a lot. He was one of the best MechaGodzillas. He was the first Godzilla put inside a robot, and had an amazing storyline. When every time he'd go berserk, that's when the spirit of the original Godzilla would awaken and destroy everything else. But that was just a pretty cool story. Yeah, I always loved Kiryu, and I really do wish there was more stuff with Kiryu outside the comics and video games. Let's take a look at the box. Now, as you can tell a little bit, the box is a bit beat up since I've had this for quite a while, so yeah. At first glance, when you look at the cover of the box, it looks like the actual suit, but that's the actual figure itself, because that's how great this figure looks. Yeah, I like the claw marks there, and all that. Love all this promotional imagery here. It's actually pretty cool. You see all the stuff he could do with this stuff. Again, another picture of the figure itself on the side. Yeah, it's just amazing. It comes with a lot of accessories as well. Without that, let's get this guy out of the box. Getting him out of the box is pretty easy. Just do it like that, and voila! That's how you get him out. And of course, we gotta make sure that we get the figure out of this plastic covering too. This is the Bandai Tamanashi Nation stand, I think that's how you pronounce it. This will be used for the blast effect. We'll get to that later. Getting him out of the plastic. Here he is. The figure himself. If you look up and down, this figure has a great sculpt and great paint job. This guy is fantastic. The detail on this guy is pretty amazing. He just looks so amazing. He's got lots of detail. It just looks like the toy. It just looks like it's a copy of the suit brought to life in toy form. Because it's a robot, and you can never go wrong with making toy robots look very accurate to their movie counterparts. Yeah. Always loved this design. I always loved it. They got every detail right, including the head sculpt, the feet, which are made of die-cast metal. Even the chest plate is made of die-cast metal, which is pretty cool. The head is very well done. It's very well detailed. If you look inside, you can see the teeth look like they're made of bones, and you can see little maser cannons inside the mouth, which is actually a really cool choice. I love the wiry necks and stuff. The claws look very nice. I love the feet. The feet are really cool too. The tail is very long. Well, not as long as your average SH Monsterarts figure. Well, however, I do not like this little thing dangling around. I do wish they put it on a ball joint. Also, another thing, I didn't notice this at first, but the little the little jet stuff in between his legs. You gotta use your nails or something to get them out. Yeah, that's actually really cool. And also, is absolute zero cannon. Now that looks like something that'll freeze it to death. I love this part a lot. I do wish that standard Bandai Kiryu figures had this instead of the Chichoken or SH Monsterarts figures. I also do wish we got the little side door that was in the movies for the pilots to get inside. Yeah, I also do wish that Kiryu came with the white herring jets. So that way it could be a complete figure. Yeah. Let's move on to articulation. As far as articulation goes, head can swivel. It's on a ball joint so he can look up and down. Jaw can open up and down as well. Neck is on a little bit of a ball joint. The elbows can swivel. Hands can swivel. Shoulder can go 360. Oop, chest piece fell. Sorry about that. Little loose thing about this figure too. Feet can do an ankle pivot as well. They can barely do a swivel at all. Legs, knee bend. We got a knee bend here. We got an upper thigh bend as well. That's pretty cool too. These little ankle things are hinges too. They're on hinge joints. This thing is always moving. Tail can swivel a bit too. Every little ball joint's a swivel, like Jabba Hong always says. Yeah, the tail is fully articulated. It can do a bit of an ab crunch here, not too much. Poses this guy could get in are pretty cool. Yeah. Let's show off some of the poses. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is pretty amazing. It just looks like it just came right out of the movie. That's how good this figure looks. The painting is all chrome and stuff, while the feet are die-cast metal, and so is the chest, like I said before. It's just an amazing figure. Poses you can do with this guy, he has a full range of poses you can get him into, like that. Or like this. Or somewhere along the lines of ready to claw at ya. He's got a unique range of posability here. Yeah. It's just amazing what you could do with this figure. Be careful with the tail though. You always gotta make sure the tail can be balanced to help this guy support his own weight. He's a little bit of a chunky guy. Let's move on to the accessories this guy comes with. And as you can see, he comes with a variety of accessories to replicate anything he had in his movie, his first movie. This is based off the Godzilla against MechaGodzilla version, not the Tokyo SOS version. So here you have the absolute zero blast effect. Yeah, this thing can come apart. You get the ball part and the stream part. Put them together. It could be used for a long range attack. Some battle damage parts like the battle damage absolute cannon. Zero cannon to be exact. A battle damage arm. Interchangeable eyes. One's orange and this one has lines that indicate that it's shut down. Two mazer blades. The arm cannons. And the shoulder cannons. Now, let's look at the eyes more closely, shall we? As you can see, the first set of eyes are like indicate that he's on. As we take him off, you gotta be a little careful. Here are the berserker eyes, which are my favorite eyes. Yeah, this indicates he's being possessed by the spirit of the original Godzilla, which I really like. And take that off. And then we have the powered down eyes, because you can see some vertical lines right here to indicate that he's powered down. Which I don't know why they need to include these eyes. They're just stupid anyways. I prefer these eyes or the red ones. But anyway, let's get this battle pack on him, shall we? Well, before we get to adding on his battle pack, let's show off the blast effects on this mode. Here you have the Bandai Domination stand. It can plug in somewhere here with the little ball part. Ah, there it is. And you gotta pose it right. Open up the chest. Here it's starting off ready to fire at will. Oop. As you can see, there it is, ready for battle. And I like this a lot. He's ready to fire. Now we add on this. We take this off again. You gotta find the plug-in. Ah, there it is. The plug-in's kind of hard to see sometimes because this thing is very clear. It blends in. Oop. There we go. And voila! He's fired the Absolute Zero cannon right to Godzilla's face. Now that's awesome. Oh god! Why is it so cold? Oh my god! Why? Why is it so cold? Now when you want to put the battle pack on, you gotta remove these little joint things here. Be careful, don't try not to lose them. I'd recommend putting them in a small tiny little bag. These little elbow things. You gotta be very careful not to lose them because they're so tiny. I almost lost one of these things once. So yeah. Hold on a minute. Sometimes you gotta use your nails. Oh, there we go. Got it off. And then you gotta remove these little spine pieces right here. And then he's ready to have his battle pack on. Here we start with the arm cannons. You just put them on these little holes right here. And make sure you get this part in. I do wish it was like the Chichoken version where you could just easily just put the wire in first, not having to remove anything. Same thing for this arm. Do the exact same thing. Just gotta be careful. And then we add in the shoulder cannons. You gotta make sure they match up right. When you hear a click, that means it's snapped on. There we go. And there you have it. Kiryu now has his battle pack. Now, I really like Kiryu with this battle pack on. It just seems so cool. It kind of reminds me of the Super MechaGodzilla because of these shoulder cannons. But that's probably where the idea came from for this. But it just looks so amazing. I like the this one better than the Hyper Mazer variations in Tokyo SOS. But it's pretty cool. Also, these little cannons can come right out when he shoots. Yeah. Always love that. You can give him a lot of cool stuff to do with this design. Poses you can do are pretty neat. Just standard pose as well. When he shoots, you're gonna have him ready to do a little kung fu action. Or that scene in Tokyo, I mean not Tokyo, in Godzilla against MechaGodzilla when he's falling from the sky. He had his arms up like that. I always loved that scene. That was actually pretty cool how he arrived. Or the scene where he like pushed Godzilla away when he was about to fire his atomic breath at people, which I thought that was pretty cool. Other poses are pretty unique. I like this shooting pose. It really shows off how powerful this MechaGodzilla can be. And I really do love this look too. You can even fire the absolute zero cannon again as well, like this. Especially with the battle pack on. He is a great adversary for all foes. You can even have him ready to battle against any other monster as well. But I prefer him not fighting any other except Godzilla. But he would, if he fought against Mecha King Kong, that would be cool. But I always loved this. Holy crap! That's a lot of guns! Stop shooting me, Grandpa! Another thing you can add on to this guy is the Maser Blades. Just stick them right in here. And he's ready to do a little stabby stabby. Ouch! 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 Why are those things so sharp? Stop stabbing me! Why? Well, the bad guy here. I'm allowed to stab. Now if you're wondering, when he's fully armed like this, what would happen if the ghost of the first Godzilla took over and was able to use all the weapons to their fullest potential? Let's see how that scenario would work, and what if you teamed up with the other Godzilla? Run, humans! You're no match for the power of two Godzillas! That's right! Run for your lives! Roar! Roar! Ah, run! Oh, oh! Do you see that one running to the grocery store? Yeah, looks like he's trying to get something to eat. One final meal before he dies. Let's kill him anyways! Roar! Poses you can do are just pretty cool like the other ones, except when you have the blades on. It's just fantastic. I love this battle pack. You can get so much out of it. Heck, if you want to, you can make sure that these two are always battling against each other to make sure who's the strongest Godzilla there is. Now let's move on to his battle damage look. First we'll put him in the power downized, because that's the look you want to get for this battle damage. Remove the battle pack. Put the spines back on. Oop. Remove the arm cannons. Be very careful when you do so. And make sure you put these things back on. But this arm will just let be, because in order for you to get the battle damage arm on, you gotta remove it. Remove this arm very carefully. Make sure you put this thing back on. Here's the battle damage arm. and remove the chest cannon to get the battle damage look. And here you go. You have the battle damage version of Kiryu ready to look like he's just been through a war. Now the battle damage look is pretty amazing. This thing could still open up. Yeah. Well, the shutdown eye do give it the look that, oh, he's powered down because he's ran out of energy. The arm is just fantastic to look at, especially like how it's just a little stub with wires and stuff. But it's give you a cool look. He can't really fight anymore, and I wonder what would happen if Godzilla decided to turn around and just attack him while he's just shut down. Okay. You gave me a big chest wound. Now I'm gonna make you look like crap. Hello? Hello? You listening? Hello? Never mind. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, what happened? What the hell happened to my arm? Here is some size comparisons. As you can tell, him and Godzilla are the same height. He might be a little bit taller. He is taller than Kong, that's for sure. Man, I'm so looking forward to the 2021 MechaGodzilla coming soon. I really will love that figure when it comes out. Here he is compared with my favorite Godzilla, Final Wars version. And as you can tell, he's a bit taller. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to the SH Monsterarts version of this guy too. Here he is compared to the Dreadmaster Zilla, and next to the NECA Shinagawa. These two about, he's a bit taller. He towers over Zilla, that's a sure thing. Here he is compared with Gamera 1999 and Red King. This is okay. I really like it as well. Here he is compared to the NECA Kaiju Otachi and Scunner. Well, Otachi is bigger body-wise. I mean, he stands taller than Otachi due to Otachi being on fours, and he is smaller than Scunner. And probably the other four-armed Kaijus I have. But yeah, that's really amazing. I would still love to see MechaGodzilla fight against the Pacific Rim Kaiju. That would be a cool fight to see. Here he is compared to the NECA Gypsy Danger and the Diamond Select Gypsy Avenger. As you can tell, they both tower over him. These guys are not made for 6-inch scales. But I do wonder how these two would react to seeing a Kaiju Jaeger in their ranks. Holy cow! This is a new Jaeger? Yeah, it looks like it. Gypsy Danger. You got that right, Gypsy Avenger. Why are you guys taller than me? I thought we were supposed to be the same height. That's a good question. Here he is compared to his allies in Tokyo SOS. I know this isn't that specific Kiryu, but either way, I will not spend an organ trying to buy it now. Maybe when it gets reissued or something, who knows. But yeah, this is basically the team you got right now. Here he is compared to some Gundam model kits, the Zazabi and the Gundam RX-78. Now, I do wish that Kiryu was in Ready Player One so these two can fight. That would be a cool fight to see. Wonder how it would go. First to the egg! Here he is compared to the standard Bandai Ultra Hero Series Ultraman, the first one, and the Ultra Act Ultraman Leo. Now, I do wish that Kiryu and Ultraman were in Ready Player One so we could see that awesome fight in the book. I do wish that they actually got the license to use Ultraman. Let's see how that scenario will go down. Shaq, Shaq. Here he is compared to the only Ultraman robot kaiju I have, MechaZemu and Deathfacer. MechaZemu is a little taller, and Deathfacer is kind of almost the same size. These guys look great together. And here he is with the other Toho Mecha Kaiju I have, besides MechaGodzilla's. Mecha King Ghidorah, Jet Jaguar, Mogira, and Mechani Kong, or as I like to call him, Mecha King Kong. As you can tell, they're all about the same height, while Mecha King Ghidorah and Mechani Kong kind of tower over him, but that's still pretty cool. They gotta do a Mecha Godzilla versus Mecha King Kong movie. That'd be cool to see. And here he is compared to the other Mecha Godzillas I have. 1974, 1993, and the Tokyo SOS Drill Arm Kiryu Bandai figure. Now, these guys are all the same height, while he's a bit smaller. But this is actually pretty cool to have in your MechaGodzilla collection. All I need now is the poster version of MechaGodzilla 2, the anime MechaGodzilla, and they got MechaGodzilla 2021. Now that'll be cool to see. I might do a sequel to Battle of the MechaGodzillas one of these days. Maybe. And finally, here he is with Bionicle Gatorian Montanui and Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. Of course, they tower over him easily, but I gotta do these comparisons. I gotta do them. So yeah. That's it for sizing. Overall, this figure is really amazing. I do recommend you get him if he's a lot cheaper, and if you want to get the battle damage pieces, the Shinagawa Final Battle version, or the first release, it's your choice. Hopefully this figure comes out a reissue again sometime in the future, and hopefully they'll do a reissue of the Tokyo SOS version one of these days. And hopefully you won't have to cost an organ to buy. Well, anyway, this has been the Total Primezilla with a tour review, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye! These memories, I see them now. I remember who I was, and I see. I am Godzilla.